Hi, Schlockmeister fans. Another re-review from my previous channel, Slugs. Let's check it out. The movie starts with two kids on a boat.
They get the water from it.
Oh, hey, there's something slimy down there. I don't like it.
Aw, you're trying to scare me.
And that's the end of Wayne. Alright, if you're watching this movie or this review, you know we have a slug problem. Big ones. Lots of slugs. Apparently they're so big that they're killer slugs.
No! Get out of me!
Yeah, I've got an early
Don and
appointment.
Mike and their significant others.
Oh, Don, this is my wife, Kim. Kim, Don.
Hi. How do you do, Kim? Nice to meet you. And this is my wife, Maria.
Hello.
Hi, Maria. Nice to meet you. Don's.
Later on, Mike and his girl are going to get it on. But little do they know, they have some visitors. Peeping slugs.
Man, what stinks like that?
Don works for the sanitation department. That was our first victim. Or I should say our second victim. Taking a visit inside the sewers. Hint, hint, that's where the slugs are coming from.
And what exactly do you do?
Slugs and their eggs. They're starting to reproduce at a mad rate. This woman's husband in the greenhouse is our next victim. She's oblivious. And then he starts to chop off his own hand. Finally gonna get an up-close look at one of the slugs. That thing's got jaws.
That thing bit me.
Oh, a slug bites someone.
I don't know, but he's living in your garden. Quick, go get a jar or something with a lid on it. Hurry up.
Which is?
Greens, mainly. Lettuce, cabbage, things like that. Anything that grows in the garden is a feast for them. That's why gardeners hate them so much.
Something bit me.
Needless to say, that couple didn't make it. Now, I'm not exactly sure what happened to this guy, but somehow a slug got into him. And it's wreaking havoc inside his head.
Oh my God!
Looks like a produce section with a lot of slugs and a body. This lady's got them coming out of her kitchen faucet. That'll fix the problem.
What is this, Brady? I'm watching a car end section of town immediately.
Is this your idea of a joke, huh?
No, it's not my idea of a joke. Now, the water in that section of town has been contaminated by a mutated form of slug. If we don't shut the system down, and I mean now, we risk contaminating the entire city.
Well, Mike has no pull whatsoever with the man.
Mutated slugs. Crazy asshole.
That's bullshit. This man's nuts. God knows what his game is.
My game is like you would call it, is to save lives.
You mean to tell me, if I turn on the water tap, a killer slug is gonna come out and get me?
Yep, that can happen.
Let me get this straight. You want to take something that explodes when it comes in contact with water down into the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
You're crazy.
Don, we have no alternative.
Guess that their main body is right here. Now there's a manhole cover right above this chamber.
Okay, Don, you position yourself by the manhole. You get ready to drop your stuff. Any strays we see, we push into that chamber. And when we're ready to get out, we'll signal you.
Cute girl Pam was running away because some guy was kind of getting a little too handsy with her. Not a good place to hide. We never actually see what happens to her, but we do hear it. Down in the sewer, the guys hatch their plan. Now they just got to get out of there. But I don't think it's to be. At least for him. The one guy manages to get out of there. And the slugs are burned. As is that building. The plan worked, but they pretty much wrecked the whole damn town in the process. As they all celebrate the death of the slugs, our camera zooms in to find out that they missed one. Can you say slugs too? Alright, let's talk about Midnight Madness series. Slugs, they slime, they ooze, they kill. Now when you put in a movie like Slugs, you know what to expect with something like that. It's a movie about killer slugs. Big, giant killer slugs. Actually, I don't know if they're any bigger than actual real slugs. I know there's some really small slugs too, but I think some of these were actually legit size. I don't know. I don't know enough about slugs to tell you the answer on that. But anyway, we have some slugs that are like in the sewers and the waters, and there's some pollution and contamination, and the slugs are just coming out of the woodwork or coming out of the pipes, the sinks, and they're attacking people and killing them. These slugs have big, sharp teeth, and they kill. Now, they have to kill in mass, though, because one slug just can't do the job, but 150 slugs attacking one person, yeah, they can kill somebody. They kill them, they eat them, they chew them up, whatever. We got this environmental guy who's trying to figure this all out. He reaches out to the scientist guy, asks him, you know, what do slugs eat? And then he says, do they eat meat? We have a couple teenagers who get killed after having sex, which is typical of a horror movie from the 80s. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got here. So anyway, eventually they figure out where the slugs are. They're breeding, and their home base is in the sewer. So they got to go down there, and they hook up some sort of electrical shit to try to fry these things, which they do. The two guys are down there. One of them doesn't make it out. He ends up falling in the water, and then he gets covered with slugs. and he's gone. The other guy manages to escape, and then they fry the whole thing. Fire is everywhere. Next thing you know, fire is shooting up out of the manhole covers all over the place. Buildings are blowing up. Cars are blowing up. Houses are blowing up. They pretty much destroy the whole fucking town to get rid of these damn slugs in the sewer. But hey, they did it. So anyway, they kill all the slugs with the exception of one. We see one slug at the end of the movie, a big one, sitting on this grate, and it's some ominous music plays, seeming as if they're perhaps opening the door for a Slugs 2, which to the date has not happened yet. So anyway, this movie came out in 1988. I got the DVD of it here. It was a pretty cheap DVD, as I recall. I think Blu-ray has been released from Arrow, if you're looking for that, and I'll leave a link to that down below. It's pretty reasonably priced, about $18 or so. So if you're looking for the Slugs Blu-ray, it is out there. A little bit of nudity, some gore, some actually a lot of gore, actually, a lot of splattering, blood, and all kinds of good stuff. So yeah. It's a typical 80s movie. Not a slasher movie, but a typical 80s horror movie in that respect. So, and like I said, you know what you're getting into when you pick a movie like Slugs, and it delivers for what it is. So there you go. I can't complain. A nice little, 89-minute horror movie. Goes pretty quickly. You won't be disappointed. Check it out. Leave some comments saying, what you think about Slugs. And I'll leave a link to it down below for that Arrow Blu-ray if you're looking for it. And click it, buy it, and let me know what you think about it. Watch it. Bye.